Scripty Business, and while we're making the next installments, which I promise you is actually going to be next week. No word of a lie, we have done it. It is coming next week. Chill out, everybody. Stop adding us. Stop sending us fan letters in the mail like Harry Potter in the first movie. It's coming next week. Brand new episodes, slightly different format, but check it out. In the meantime, there's a lot of work that goes into these bad boys, so we are digging into the vault once again to give you a taste of an old episode. These used to be 3-parters. This is the first part of an iconic episode. We still refer to it to this day. Me and Murray love this thing. It's like our baby of the show, even though we've done like 60-odd episodes. Good God, that's a lot at the moment to think about. It is Jim's Limbs. You can listen to the full set of this arc on Ko-fi, but enjoy this taste on me. This is Scripty Business, the made-up show of made-up movies. We have 3 episodes to make a movie out of 3 random words, but each episode, we add a random film element into the mix by spinning our dreaded Wheel of Doom. Each word, each element must carry through to the final movie pitch. It's chaos, it's risky, it's Scripty Business. Murray, help me!
They would be some absolutely smoking pair of legs.
We want to win an award, so this dude's mother is definitely dead.
You have distracted me again, thank you, sir.
I can't put him in shoes!
Opens up his trench coat and there's just like 6 pairs of legs in there.
I'll suck your dick for legs, man!
Yes! That's it, end the podcast.
Scripty Business, it is time for a seedy Saturday Scripty. That's what we're doing, or at least on my part. Welshie here with you, feeling 100%, and I'm sure I sound 150% because I look and sound amazing, and I feel just as good to kick off another arc. It's the best time of the season. Murray is also here. How are you, buddy? What's going on, girl?
I am feeling very good, very normal, very human.
Much human.
Much human, very good. Well, I'm feeling well integrated into my surroundings.
That new camera angle you worked on for our video viewers that took way too long is definitely doing wonders.
Thank you.
Oh my
Appreciate
God.
that.
We're back. The last arc wrapped up, so obviously it's time to kick off another one, which means we need to come up with our basic plot structure, figure out what the hell our movie's going to be about, before we throw in multiple curveballs, figure out our characters and our themes, and start to come up with sequences. I'm putting it out there because we're really shit at remembering to do this, so I'm trying to top the arc off with announcing our intentions and hope that me and you remember these over the course of the next episode.
I'm not going to lie, I wasn't listening to you.
Okay. Well, I tried.
Whoa, throwing in the towel so quickly.
I'm seedy. I don't have no patience for your shit today.
I tried once, that's it, we're done forever.
First thing we need to do for this arc, Murray, if you're ready to do it, is open our book of words.
Also known as a dictionary.
It's a dictionary. It's just a big old dictionary, yes.
Hi. Morning. Problem. Truth.
I think it's going to be an office-based movie this time around.
Jesus, okay.
I'm cheating, I know, but the words are printer, autonomy, and compliance. Timer starts now.
Everything in my body wants to take this out of an office space because that's what you said before you revealed the words.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine by me. That's fine by me. No issue.
Okay, the only way I could possibly think of taking this out of an office space is if it is a 3D printer or like a bio printer or like a robot printer or, like something in a factory line or something like that. And then, that just feeds straight into, are we making iRobot?
I was already there. I'm not going to lie. As soon as you said taken out of an office, I was like, they're printing limbs, and the limbs kind of force people to be compliant with laws, turning them into autonomous slaves, whatever you want to call it. So that's kind of where my mind went.
No, Welsh, you've done it. That's exactly what it is. Okay, here's what it is.
Stop the clock. We're finished.
We got 2 pathways to go, but I'm thinking cyborgs instead of I'm thinking something in between. So half bio, half mechanical, so that it is controllable. And it is like a kind of maybe like a detective story or something like that. Some kind of conspiratorial thing around the fact that the company is like got a backdoor that allows them to take over control of people's limbs, which will then like force them into some kind of compliance, whether that is like governmentally related, like a Black Ops program or whatnot. But I think that's what they do. I think there's some kind of compliance control by taking over people's limbs and making them do things that they don't necessarily want to do, which is a loss of autonomy.
Okay. Or what about the autonomy is actually a selling part of the limb? Like, you could be like, hey, we're going to 3D print you an arm. And then, buddy boy, when your missus is out of town, you just press a little button on your arm and you lie back. Like, what if the autonomy is like, you need to run to catch the bus and you just turn on a button, or like you need to get to work, so you turn on a button and your limbs will walk you to work.
Okay.
So it's like,
this is interesting.
You know what I mean?
I think this is interesting because we already do this, right? But we've done it in a way that is non-consensual. So this film puts it up in a way that is consensual. But like, you look at something like a phone, right? A phone has replaced a lot of our kind of fundamental neurological processes, right? You don't have to think so hard about information because it's also readily available. Like, I don't have to memorize words in a dictionary and their meanings because I can just Google it in like 2 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't necessarily have to read an encyclopedia and remember the information to be able to regurgitate it because I have millions of articles that I can get to in less than 30 seconds. So we've already kind of done it in a non-consensual way. Like, we didn't necessarily consent to the loss of autonomy via something like a phone, but this story is a good chance for us to do that exact thing.
Yes, except the people aren't consenting for this backdoor with the company controlling them necessarily.
No, absolutely
okay.
not. But what they are consenting to is what you said, which is, I need to make it to the bus. I've got these legs. I flick a switch, and I'm not the one that's running. It's the legs that are running.
Yeah.
As in, like that is a conscious removal of autonomy.
Ooh, I like that. That's got a nice ring to it.
I could be defining the word wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what...
Nah, autonomy is like, it just does its thing. Like, it's automatic, right? Like, if you can work autonomously, it means you can just work without direction. You just set and forget. So if you have autonomy, you have the ability to just go without too much input or direction. So my understanding of that would be...
Or the condition of self-government, or freedom from external control or influence, independence. So yeah, it is what we're talking about. You're handing over to external control momentarily. But the problem is that it has a backdoor in it.
So, or is it going to be that like the company that's making these limbs, maybe that makes a push for like some weird rule of the people, and anyone that has the limbs has forced compliance into them through this back door?
Well, yeah, I think it'll be like that, but I don't know if it will be the company that's trying to take over control, because then they're going to have to like fight the government, unless we live in like a cyberpunky style dystopia where corporations kind of rule the world.
No.
But they could be in like league with the government to be like, this is like a governmental thing that they put in this back door, so that, I don't know, if there's a riot, we can just switch off all the rioters' gear. Or if there's like, you're not complying with this like kind of social agreement, we'll just turn your limbs off.
What if we go a different route for compliance, right? So what if compliance comes into it in a different way? So this can be less of a cyberpunk conspiracy movie, and it could be, I don't know, a rom-com. This could be like somebody impressing somebody by writing poetry or doing great works of art, and the people falling in love with that, but it was done by robot hands that did it, Chat GPT style.
Okay, I'll bear with it, but I need you to...
Your face! You're like, not
No.
sold.
I need you to take me on a bit of a... I need you to help me out here.
Well, it's just like that. Like, you've got a down on your luck average Joe Schmo. He's not fit, he's not creative, he's not got anything like that. And maybe he does like a trial period with a bioprinting company where they're like, we can give you, you are so non-dexterous and weak, we can give you arms and legs that can literally fix all your lackings. And he does it because he's got nothing else to do. And then he meets somebody, and they're not overly aware of his bioprinted limbs, and maybe they just keep impressing her. So it's almost like she's falling in love with something that he's not. Like, he's not doing these works of art. He doesn't run that fast. He can't lift that much.
Yeah.
It's all done through a company. And whether that comes down to, like, a message about us being less reliant on that sort of stuff in the world that we are now. Like you said, like, we don't need to know definitions to words. We were unsure about autonomy. We just typed it in a little machine, and it told us we were right.
Correct.
So the message in this could be like relying on that less and bettering yourself rather than taking shortcuts. It could be like a Shallow Hal movie. It's going to be a Shallow Hal movie.
Okay. Yeah. Great.
I don't necessarily want it. I'm just saying like there's other routes we can go without going too heavy.
It's good. Yeah. I think it's been a hot minute since we've done a comedy, so let's
We've had some real dark stories lately. And the worst part is we're starting here at a comedy. It is absolutely going to turn into a shit show in the next couple
we're
of
gonna
episodes.
get something like Everybody's Dead or some shit like that.
Oh, well, mate, we want to win an award, so this dude's mother is definitely dead.
Stop. Can you wait an episode before you start killing parents? You got a real Batman complex.
Right. Okay. So
I like it.
We're good.
Yeah,
We're good?
Shallow. It's like a Shallow
Hal.
Hal film, where she falls in love with his capabilities, not him.
Yeah. Legs,
Right?
Greg's. Greg's legs. Greg's. You haven't
Legs for
said
Greg
no.
is kind of a funny title.
Legs for Greg. Oh, okay. So maybe he's an amputee. He's a wheelchair person.
Bruh.
What am I trying to say? Murray, help me. He's not a paraplegic. What's the name for somebody that's just got missing legs? Help me. I'm not being insulted.
Yeah. Someone, he's just got missing legs.
Right.
Yeah.
He's an amputee. I'm trying here to not be a dick, okay? So what if that's what it is? What if it's like that dude that Musk gave the brain link to, and he's playing like Civ 5 and shit, like just staring at a screen, and his brain is telling him how to do. Have you seen that?
No.
You haven't seen that? There's a dude has a Neuralink, and he had like an accident, and he lost control of his body, so he can move his eyes and talk, but he can't hold a keyboard and mouse anymore. And now he's just connected to the internet. And he's saying that like the reaction times in the games he's playing is ridiculous because it's like the system knows what he wants to do, so he can move a mouse quicker by looking at a point on the screen and thinking to move there than we could with limbs.
Because we have to think first, then react.
Correct. So what if it's a similar sort of thing with this? We have somebody that doesn't have the use of their arms and legs, or just legs. It's
called Legs for Greg. But I think
he becomes a world famous soccer player.
okay, unless it's Limbs for Jim.
Limbs for
Or
Jim.
something like that.
Yep.
Okay.
Limbs for Jim or Jim's limbs.
Is that
way.
better than Legs for Greg, or is there a better name for Jim? Jim's Limbs.
Jim's limbs.
Do you know what Jim's Limbs reminds me of?
What?
Jay's Mowing. What is that company in Australia?
Jim's mowing.
Jim's Mowing. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
And he has like Jim's plumbing and Jim's electrical and Jim's house laundry and yeah.
And that's Jim's Limbs.
Oh my god, that's the name of the company.
That's the company.
It's set in Australia, Murray. We've done it. It's
yes. And the podcast.
It's set in Australia for now. For now, it'll go.
Oh, don't you dare! No, because we're locking it in the first episode.
Next week, it's set in space, baby. Okay, Jim's Limbs is a company that bioprints limbs. I like it. No notes.
Yeah, I think they have to be cybernetic though. I think because if they're purely bio. Ooh.
Finish the thought. Finish it.
If they are purely bio, then this is more about a story of I don't remember the term. Like force redundancy. You know how they like build in a certain shelf life into things like refrigerators that intentionally break after 3 years.
Yeah.
And it's actually illegal, but companies do it.
Yeah.
So what if they do that with the limbs? Like you get a brand new bioprinted limb tailored to your genetics. So it is your limb. We've 3D printed it like a clone, but it only lasts like 4 years and then it rots away or whatever. And you have to rebuy And so it becomes that. So it becomes about like he gets his life back, he falls in love, and then he loses his limbs all over again and goes through the trauma of bodily change all over again. And potentially he doesn't have the money to rebuy the limbs, or he has to rebuy the limbs, and it just becomes more of a moral question at the center of this thing.
Okay.
And it just becomes less comedy, but like...
But we could be a dramedy, you know, it could be a dark comedy. We can play with that for sure. And I'm not landed on comedy. I just think we shouldn't go conspiracy governments stuff. I'm not feeling it this morning. I think I want a bit more of a of a warm chest feeling, you know, because I feel great right now. So what about if the compliance factor comes into this? What if he's on like a trial for it and he breaches the terms, he's non-compliant with the terms of using the legs? Whether that might be like, you can't tamper with the settings on this to try and give yourself super speed or whatever else it might be. And he does something in a way which breaches the terms of condition of having these limbs, and they take them back.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like it's a selfish move that he made after being given back something that he so desperately needs, pisses it all away, and then has to learn to live with the person that he is, you know, without legs. Maybe he's like a military vet, like they did work on dog. He did surgery on dogs and cats in the army.
Or it could have been like a like a genetic thing that manifested later in his life.
Yeah, I love that you missed that joke entirely. I can't wait for you to listen to it.
I did. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Listening. It's a little Easter egg for when you listen to this episode. You're like, I can't believe I missed Welch say that. Because I don't know if you'd have been annoyed at what I said or found it funny. So I was like, Anyway, so he's recently lost his legs. Been given this, it's changed his life, you know, he's all depressed, and then it's gone away again. So maybe this is a part of like learning to accept who you are. I don't know, we'll figure out the themes next week, but that kind of shitty Shallow Hal, you know, takeaway.
Yeah. I think that's good.
This ain't an Oscar movie. This is just you watch it with the missus on a date night.
Yeah.
Is it a chick flick? We make a chick flick? Is Jim's Limbs a chick flick?
No, I don't think so, because Shallow Hal's not a chick flick.
I'd say that it is.
No, it's not. It's so not.
Okay. It's definitely it's not aged well. I can tell you that. We watched it not too long ago. Oh boy, that decade, the films that came out that shouldn't have come out. That is one of them. That is one of them. Half time. I sound like a car on a freeway. Jim's Limbs. Now, what I need help for halftime, Murray.
Yeah, I think
unless this is a commercial again, and you're doing multiple people saying how great it is to have one of Jim's limbs.
I was thinking Vox Pops.
Yeah,
the kind of voices I want to do are really silly and cartoony, though. So are you fine with that?
I could not care less. It's fine. You just made this a cartoon now, moving forward, and that's fine.
Well, but I mean, like all the like stupid voices I want to do are going to be like really over the top.
No concerns on my part.
Okay, we're gonna need.
So what if this is like a promotional video for the company? So less of a commercial, and more like of an internal HR video that you're shown when you start with Jim's Limbs.
Oh,
right. So this is less like by our company and more like Hi, I'm Jim of Jim's Limbs. 20 years ago, I lost this hand, but you'd never guess it because look, I got one right here. You won't believe, but I am not the one controlling this hand right now. He's my buddy. He's learned what I like to do and when because of our new autonomous programming of limbs. And it's like, and then it's going to cut to like people walking around like a like campus or something. And it's like, don't believe just me, though, as I'm the owner. I might be a little biased. Let's hear from some of our dedicated team who they themselves has adopted a Jim's limb. And it's going to go to character number 1.
I'm Jim Hancock, and I'm the lead engineer at Jim's Limbs. You see, Jim's Limbs was a revolution that I was not expecting. A sort of revolution for handy everyday items. Something that could completely change your life. And it changed my life. You see, I lost my nose in a lawn mowing accident, and Jim's Limbs provided me with a new nose. Jim's Limbs does everything. They do noses, eyeballs, ears. And it was so incredible I decided to dedicate the rest of my career to helping Jim here at Jim's Limbs.
Side note, can all the characters be Jim? And is a nose a limb? Just... You're like, noses and eyes. It's like, yep, limbs. All right, let's hear another Jim.
Hi, I'm Jamita, and I'm head of marketing. Dang it, you made me laugh.
I'm so sorry. That was so good. Try again. Oh, that's staying in.
I think we keep it all, though.
All of it.
Hi, I'm Jamita. I use my hands a lot in my daily life. I like to cook. I like to play tennis. I like to macrame in my spare time. And unfortunately, I had a car accident and I lost my
legs. Because they've all been hands so far as well. So you're like, my hands, and I lost my legs.
And that'll be the third one.
Okay. He's got a plan, guys. He's got a plan. Let him cook.
And without my hands, I couldn't do all the things that I loved. So I went to Jim's Limbs. And Jim's Limbs gave me a brand new hand. A different hand. A hand that's faster. A hand that macrames by itself. So I came and got a job at Jim's Limbs. Does Jim just only hire people who have bought his product? Like you have to buy a limb?
I think so. I also love that Jamita didn't look at the camera once.
She's shy.
She's like, I'm Jamita. Maybe she's blind. Jamita's blind. They haven't quite figured out eyes yet. That's next.
Okay. And that's how she's still able to macrame?
Yes,
the hand does
with
it
her
for her?
autonomous hands.
Okay.
You know what? Jim's gonna come back in now. Some of you might be wondering why Jamita wasn't looking at the screen. Turns out, she's blind. But because of Jim's Limbs, her hands can do all the looking for her. Murray.
Turns out she's blind. Like, this motherfucker didn't know that from the start.
No, because she just works normally. She just gets the job done because her hands are like...
She just works normally? What do you mean? All right, Jim, finish up.
So join the team at Jim's Limbs if you need limbs and you're a Jim's.
So you don't want the third guy who loses his legs?
Oh, no, I was just cutting in there as Jim. You can still do... I feel like we've got enough to work with from this, to be honest, but okay. Throw it in, just in case.
Hi, I'm Jamiroquai, and I lost my legs. Thank you. Just gonna fade away.
Many people were confused by us hiring our spokesperson, Jamiroquai, but he legally changed his name to Jamiroquai as soon as he jumped on board. That's the type of company we are. You rely on phones too much for spelling, Murray. That's what this shows.
Jamiroquai. That was the joke.
Oh, okay. I thought you just didn't know his fucking name.
No.
Just like Jamiroquai. It's J-A.
I know it is, but the joke is that it's Jamiroquai.
All right, we landed it. Oh, Christ. That's going to be a mess.
But also, maybe one of the best half times we've ever done.
Oh, yeah, true. True that.
What? Something just happened to you. Do you need a cigarette?
A little bit.
You're just like, oh, yeah. Before you started, you were like, you need another Jim. And I was like, I didn't know whether to make it just Jim. Hence why I was like, what's the first Jim name?
I'm Jim Henson. I'm dead. But thanks to Jim's Limbs, I can still move around and give the appearance of having life. Look at Kermit go. Limbs for Jim / Jim's Limbs. We need to figure out that title because it's one of the two, and we know it is. We've made this movie out of printer autonomy and compliance. We still need to kind of get compliance, but we're circling it, Murray. Back to finish it off after a chaos halftime. We've got nothing on the board, so can we just throw some shit on the board that we want in this movie? All right, so we want...
I think... okay, I think...
So that back door section is gone. That's out. And we're not forcing compliance.
Yeah, it's more about this guy making a terrible decision for himself.
Jerry.
Is it Jerry or is it Greg? Do we like legs for Gregs? Do we like Greg gets legs again?
Maybe. Or maybe his name is James.
That's the tagline?
Maybe his name is James.
James?
Yeah. So technically a Jim, but he doesn't go by Jim.
Okay. Here's my question. Does this guy work at this company?
No.
And that's okay.
We haven't really established whether they do this for people or just for the workers. So
because if he works for this company, his name is absolutely Jim. But if he doesn't work for this company, then we can go with Jim's Limbs because it's more about him getting legs from Jim's Limbs. Is he like the first non-employee?
Trial? Yeah, that's literally what I was about to type out now. First trial customer for the new process, printing autonomous limbs to replace... Okay,
so I think he's either like a vet, like you said, and that's where he has his like technological abilities. Because these are going to be robotic arms. These are not going to be organic arms.
No, but they're going to seem it. Like, like those really expensive sex dolls?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah. Like Terminator.
You know them, Murray. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm well versed.
Dirty boy. I shouldn't do these podcasts in this state. I'm unhinged today. Right. Yes.
Like Terminator. Okay. So I think it is Jim's Limbs then, because it's not limbs for Jim. Because there is no, they make the character's not Jim.
Yep.
And okay, so he's either a vet, and that's where his knowledge comes from, or he's he's a tech bro. Or like he's like some kind of like basement genius, kind of like...
Well, you've got like IT people in the military still, like drone pilots and all that sort of stuff that have to fix, mechanical, computery shit. Still works. But he can be both.
He could have lost his limbs in a more civilian way. Like he could have got like a wasting disease or something. Or he could have had an accident, like a car crash or something like that.
Yep. Car crash. His legs got squished.
Great. Gross.
It's the fact of life, Murray. It happens, okay? It's a tragic incident that can happen in people's lives.
I'm not saying it's not.
Right, so Jerry gets the
Does this happen before the movie?
The accident? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't see the accident. We meet James Jerry when he's down on his luck.
Or do we meet him when after he's just gone into the program? Do we need to see that transition?
I think so, yeah. Just because it'll make it more poignant that we see him as somebody who's not failing at life, but he's just in a massive depressive funk, and he's going to hell. Like his body's, he's not eating, he's not getting out of the house, he's just given up on life. So I think we need to have that sort of like... I think
to land on the comedy then, he needs like somebody who helps him.
Oh!
Like a sister or a friend or someone.
Dude, yeah, he has a carer. And she, like, genuinely cares for him. And then when he gets these new limbs, it goes all reverse Shallow Hal, where he's going after all the fat chicks that he thinks is really pretty. James Jerry is actually going after all, like, these really false, surface-level attractive people, because now he can do all these crazy things with his new limbs. Maybe he becomes a tap dancer, Murray. He becomes a world famous tap dancer.
Great, love it.
Right. Okay, cool. So then, the girl that's been looking after him as the carer kind of gets like left behind in this life, and it's not until he loses all this fake fame and popularity and all the false shit that comes with that he realizes what he had all along.
Okay, I want to throw some spices in there.
Please, it's very bland. Season this shit. Season it.
What if it's not tap dancing? What if it's more like ballroom or tango?
Ooh, yeah,
or something like that requires a partner, which is why he chases these people, and it's also why he hacks the legs to cheat to be better, because he's not as good as his partner or whatever, or they're doing something particularly tricky.
Yes.
I don't know why, but I'm thinking like figure skating for some reason, but it doesn't have to be that. And then that's what kind of makes him, that's his crisis point, is he gets caught cheating with the limbs. They take the limbs away, he goes back, and maybe he reconnects with the carer, and she's like, no, I won't look after you again, but I'm happy to be your friend or be in your life or something like that. And then it ends with him being more genuine about the relationships in his life.
Yeah. I actually like that, because like he's never really made an effort with her through the initial period that she was caring for him. And maybe when he gets the legs and he's more confident, like she starts to think that he's, reciprocating those sort of feelings, and then he just goes off and does his own thing, so that when he loses everything and then he knocks on her door again and she opens it and he's sat in his little wheelchair, sad in the rain with a boombox, apologizing. Yeah, exactly that. She's like, look.
Played by John Cusack?
No, Jim Cusack. And then what happens is then like she agrees to like, all right, well, we can start again. Like, do you want to come in? Like, you dicked me over. You done dicked me.
Yeah, I think maybe he loves her and she loves him, and then she's like, you should go do this leg program. You should go to leg day. And
don't skip leg day. Oh, man. Oh, God.
Maybe that's what the doctor says. Like, you have to come back in for a tune-up. You can never skip leg day.
What if that's the title of the movie? It's just called Leg Day, and he just gets given legs for one day. So it's like, yes, man, liar, liar. Is Jim Carrey the lead? I'll do it. He's a little bit older now these days, but I love Jim Carrey. He can do no wrong in my mind. God. Leg day. He just gets legs for a day.
Leg day out?
Oh, no. Murray, stop it.
Jimothy's leg day out?
Oh, my God. We got so sidetracked by silly stuff again. What were we talking about?
No, yeah.
Smoking! Sorry.
It's that, but it's Jim Carrey in high heels with the legs.
Oh, man.
Looking at his legs. Perfect, because they would be some absolutely smoking pair of legs. You have distracted me again.
I know,
thank you, sir.
I'm so
what
sorry.
I was trying to say is, I think maybe they do love each other, or they're like circling around loving each other, be like, I have feelings for you, etc. She pushes him into this trial program. He relents and says yes, because he like doesn't want to, like he wants to kind of, I guess, maybe, do this on his own or whatever. And then he's like, oh, fine, I'll do this program. And then it goes to his head and he gets that ego. He gets that kind of glow up ego that happens to people when they radically change their physicality or their dress or their lifestyle or whatever. And then he does this like dance competition because maybe he was a dancer at one point, or this is something that they both liked, dancing. And then he like the ego gets to him and he's going to lose. So he cheats and breaks the legs, gets caught out, gets disqualified, comes back, says, I was so wrong, I was misguided. It was, this was not what I wanted. The thing that I wanted was you. And she kind of goes, like, too little, too late. But, like, I'm happy for you to be in my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't think she forgives him and is like, no worries. Like, I'm still in love with you. It's all good. I think she'd be like, yeah, you, dude.
100%. And maybe instead of like an ex-army person, maybe he was a dancer. Maybe he was a dancer that lost his legs in a car crash. So there's more in that. And that could be something that like him and the carer, like he's always struggling with the carer, in that like, he's always like reminiscing and just being all mopey and sad about, what he lost, and her trying to like pull him out of that funk to be like, it's okay. Like, there's still this and there's that. And he just doesn't care. You know, she's like, but your hands, James. You have such beautiful hands. And he's like, I don't care. I can't put them in shoes and get on stage. I need my legs. Kara. Well, we need to come up with a Kara. Carrie? Carrie. Carrie?
Carrie, sure. Carrie the Kara?
Carrie the Kara.
It's one of those films. And now we get our Jim Carrey in there.
Oh! You got me. It's the final fight, by the way. We've been laughing through the start of the final fight coming. So
okay.
it's 4 minutes.
I think the only thing we need to figure out is how he manages to hack the limbs. So it's either he was a dancer, he lost his legs in a car crash, and in 5 years, he spent 5 years like becoming like a internet person, you know, like a hacker or engineer, all that kind of stuff. Like maybe he moves more into engineering, or he has a friend that is the kind of more like engineer, software person, DIY, home electronics kind of jazz. And he bullies them into breaking the legs for him.
Okay, so you think that the breaking of the legs, the jailbreaking his legs, do you think that should come from a friend or someone in his life? What if it comes from an aspect of this new glamorous life? You know, like he comes off stage after a performance down a back alley with the girls he danced with. It's like, oh, catch right up, and there's a dude like smoking a cigarette in the corner. He's like, hey James, your legs are pretty fly. Want to make them flyer? And he's got like a big trench coat on. And James is like, what are you talking about? I'm the best damn dancer in the world. He's like, kid, you don't hold a candle.
Opens up his trench coat and there's just like 6 pairs of legs in there.
Yes. And like, you know, like he's like, I can make you great. Like, you're good, son. You're good, but I can make you great. He's like, all right, cool. Like, I want to be great. And then, yeah, so it's a bit more like the fame and success side of things is what is his downfall, not the people in his life that he should care about.
Trenchcoat man is like, I can make you good, I can make you great. He's like, cool, meet you tomorrow morning, and then he just legs it down the road.
Legs it? Oh my god, it's so many. So many.
I like this. I think this is really good, yes. I think you're absolutely right. I think this high society, you know, big fame stuff that happens leads him to meet this dubious character that he's maybe initially like, no, off, and then later he's like, actually no, I'm on board, and then he kind of brings him into this like underground element, and that's what the entire second act is like him slowly relenting more and more into the underground until he lets this guy jailbreak his legs.
Yep. Maybe what if there's like a thing. I'm trying to think of like how we can have a scene of him really down on his luck, like begging on the street or something. But like, I'll suck your dick for legs, man. I don't know, like. But it's not legs,
Gary.
It's Gary. It's got to be like a component for the legs that people have. Like, you got any copper pennies? Gonna melt them down for new wires to finish his legs. And he's just there with his legs in pieces and like screwdrivers and pliers and shit.
I think we already have the down on the lug part, right? Which is. He's gonna lose the competition, so he has to like turn to these shady people. That is his like darkest hour in my mind.
Yeah. Okay. And then what's the...
but then it gets worse because he gets caught out cheating, and that's where he's like on the side of the road crying and sad, and it's all raining on him because he got no legs no more.
He got no legs. Okay, so yeah, the first act is him doing the trial, getting the legs, and realizing at the end of Act 1, like, oh my god, I can get my life back. Carrie, I can do it again! He's like, watch me dance, pa! Like, to the sky, and it's actually, like, the floor above him is his parents. They have the apartment above, like, keep it down, son!
I love it.
And then Act 2
No, they would be so excited. They'd be like, oh my god, he's dancing again.
Maybe they're below, so they hear the footsteps.
Yeah, they can hear it. I love that. Oh my god, he's dancing! He's dancing!
Act 2 is the rise of that career, and then the fall. So Act 2 is all rise and fall. Then Act 3 is him losing his limbs and trying to better himself to return to Kerry and be like, you know what I mean? It's trying to him reconnect to his
like,
roots.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
I think the crisis moment...
Finish your sentence. What's the crisis moment? It counts. You thought of it in the time. Just get it out. whatever.
The crisis moment is the dance competition and him cheating and him being, more specifically, him being caught out publicly
Yep.
as having, jailbroken these legs that were, like, he was very publicly the first non-company trial.
Yes.
And that person has jailbroken the legs, which is like a huge embarrassment for Jim's limbs, but also kind of makes Greg look like an asshole because it's like, well, because he very publicly was like, I got my life back, but it wasn't enough for me.
Love it. We say it every week, baby. But what a film. Love it. I feel really good about what we've done. I feel like it's a pretty, as far as we go, listeners and viewers, this is a pretty complete picture of how this movie goes and almost who these characters are. Like, I feel like that was a very productive 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think we are getting slightly better at being able to, like, put names and themes and, like, all that kind of, like, second, third episode work into the first episode.
We put the bones of it into the first episode, you could say.
We gave it some legs.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, we get off on the right foot. No, I think what these episodes need is for me to get legless the night before. Because me,
yeah, absolutely. But I kind of I agree with you, and I like putting the names and the themes in the first episode so that we're not just like shoehorning it into the second episode.
More feet, more leg, more shoe stuff. Brilliant. We're going to keep this going into part 2. Check us out on socials. It's at S.A. Welshie, at Y. Hurry Murray, at Scripty Business, and on YouTube, it's at Soul Hole. It's our original content channel, so we're going to keep pumping that up with this and other stuff when we get free time to do From podcasts and all the other cool shit we like to do.
Yeah! Oh my god, From is back so good. As of this recording, From has returned.
Maybe we start that up again. Murray, any final words to close this out?
No, I'm excited to dip my toes into the waters of what we make next episode.
I really wanted you to do something because I have nothing. I will see you then. If you like this episode, don't forget that you can access the following parts, part 2 and part 3, because this was the days when we used to do an episode 3 times, and it was a nightmare. It was so hard to do. But if you did like it, and you want to see where the story goes, make sure you head on to our Ko-fi page, like Patreon, but it's different. Don't ask me why we've done it this way, but we have. Ko-fi, you can get there, check it out. If you subscribe that way, you are helping us to keep the lights on, helping us to make better things, maybe helping us to organize better microphones and lighting equipment and cameras for visual episodes of some description coming to you soon, potentially. Or live shows. Lots of things that we're working on in the background. You can be a part of that and help us get that stuff done. You can also access all of the vaulted episodes. These are old seasons, previous episodes, previous stories, previous jokes, previous 9/11 commentary. Maybe, I don't remember if we started that before this current season, but there's lots of stuff in there. If you want to finish off this arc, there is 2 more parts to the episode you just listened, where we add more curveballs, more spins of the Wheel of Doom. It gets crazy. Make sure you check it out.